Alright you guys, today we are talking about automatic litter boxes. More specifically, I'm going to be comparing the homerunPET CS106 to the Whisker Litter Robot 4. And let's be real, if you're shopping for an automatic litter box, this is not exactly a casual purchase. These machines are expensive. Now both are in that premium price range. So if you're about to spend $700 on a litter box, you probably want real details before you hand over your money. I used the Litter Robot 4 in my home for about a year. And now I've been testing out the homerunPET CS106 for the past few weeks with my two cats, Rowdy and Downy. Now for context, Downy is about 15.6 pounds and Rowdy is about 14.9 pounds. So my boys are not tiny. And this is not going to be one of those, this one is perfect and this one is trash reviews. I'm going to be comparing real world experiences. Price, setup, size, design, cleaning, odor control, waste management, app features, safety, litter usage, tracking, and what my cats actually seem to prefer. Because at the end of the day, the cats are the real product testers. We just live here. Let's start with price. Both the homerunPET and the Litter Robot 4 are premium automatic litter boxes, and both sit around the same general $699 price point. Where the comparison gets interesting is what's included. One of my favorite features on the homerunPET is that the automatic litter refill system is built into the base unit. It has a 4.5 liter reservoir that automatically adds litter when needed, so the litter level stays consistent without me having to constantly think about it. With the Litter Robot 4, if you want automatic litter refilling, you need to purchase the litter hopper separately. Now on the flip side, the Litter Robot 4 includes a step, while the homerunPET step is sold separately. For my setup, my partner bought an aftermarket step and that worked well for my cats. But if I'm choosing where I'd rather spend extra money, I would personally rather buy a step separately than pay extra for automatic litter refill. The step is nice, but the built-in refill system is something that I use every day. homerunPET also offers a 90-day home trial, which I think matters when you're making a big purchase like this. They also have an HSA, FSA reimbursement option through Flex if you qualify. Now let's talk about size, because this was one of the first things that I've noticed. The homerunPET CS106 is marketed as the world's largest self-cleaning litter box, with a 106-liter interior dome. It is designed for cats up to 25 pounds, which caught my attention because both of my cats are around 15 pounds. The homerunPET measures approximately 27.4 inches long and 23.6 inches wide and 28.1 inches tall. The Litter Robot 4 measures approximately 27 inches deep, 22 inches wide, and 29.5 inches tall. So on paper, they are not widely different in footprint. But once my cats started using the homerunPET, I could notice a difference in the interior space. My cats are able to turn around more comfortably, dig, scratch, cover everything up, and move around inside without looking cramped. With the Litter Robot 4, they did use it for about a year. But watching them use the homerunPET made me realize that the extra interior space actually matters. It is one thing to read larger interior on a product page. It is another thing to actually watch your cats move around inside and realize, oh, they actually have more room to do their little bathroom routine. One thing to keep in mind is that the homerunPET is heavier than the Litter Robot 4. So during setup, placement, or moving it around, you will notice the weight. Once it is in place, it's not a big deal. But this is not something I would casually want to move from room to room every other day. One thing I will give the Litter Robot 4 is the entryway. The opening feels larger and the step being included is convenient. The homerunPET step is sold separately, so that is something to factor into your budget. Like I mentioned earlier, my partner had purchased an aftermarket step and my cats have been using it. Rowdy uses this step like a polite little gentleman. Downy sometimes uses it and sometimes he hops over it like he pays rent. Either way, the step helped with entry and it also helped to catch some of the litter on their paws. So for me, the step not being included is not a deal breaker, but it is something buyers should know upfront. Another feature I really like on the homerunPET is the touch screen. The Litter Robot 4 has buttons on the top of the litter box, but no screen. Do you need a touchscreen on a litter box? Technically no, but is it nice to have? Absolutely. You can control everything from the app, but sometimes I just want to walk over, tap the screen, and make an adjustment directly on the machine. It makes the unit feel more modern and easy to use. When it comes to the setup, I do feel the Litter Robot 4 was a little easier. It was more straightforward right out of the box. The homerunPET took a little longer because there were more components. You have the refill compartment, the waste straw, the litter management area, the deodorizer, the bags, and a few pieces that need to be placed correctly. It is not hard, but I do feel the instructions can be a bit more detailed. The setup video helped a lot. So if you do get the homerunPET, I would definitely recommend watching the video while you put everything together. One thing I found interesting is that these two litter boxes clean differently. The homerunPET uses more of an up and down cleaning motion. The Litter Robot 4 uses a rotating globe that moves side to side. Both systems are designed to separate waste from clean litter, so they are trying to solve the same problem in different ways. What stood out to me about the homerunPET was how smooth and quiet the cleaning process felt. The Litter Robot 4 was never loud to me, but the homerunPET is noticeably quieter. There have been multiple times where I was sitting in the living room and I didn't even realize it was running a cleaning cycle. If your litter box is in your living space or if you live in an apartment, that quieter operation is definitely worth paying attention to. This is probably the biggest difference for me. Again, both of my cats are around 15 pounds. Watching them use the homerunPET, they seem more comfortable. They have more room to move around, dig, scratch, turn, and cover everything properly. And cats are picky. If they do not like something, they will humble you immediately. Downy had a little hesitation in the beginning, but once he understood that this was the new litter box, he started using it consistently. Rowdy was actually the first one to use it, and he adjusted pretty quickly. And now both of them are actively using it. And when I say they like it, I mean they really like it. I even found Downy just chilling inside one day like it was his personal studio apartment. And I was just looking at him like, sir, this is not your condo. This is the litter box. But honestly, that told me a lot. They are not just tolerating it, they seem comfortable with it. Once they transitioned to the homerunPET, I eventually put the Litter Robot 4 away because they were not really using it anymore. Both apps are good. I do not have anything bad to say about the Litter Robot app itself. The homerunPET app has also been really useful. It tracks weight, bathroom visits, durations, cleaning cycles, waste levels, litter levels, and refill levels. As a cat parent, I love having that information because litter box habits can sometimes give you early signs that something may be going on with your cat. The app tells me when one of the boys uses the litter box, how long they were in there, how many times they went, and whether anything needs attention. I also like that I can look at the data by day, week, or month. The notifications have been useful and I have not had any connectivity issues so far. I was also able to update the app settings so the weight shows in pounds instead of kilograms, and the time displays in a 12-hour format instead of 24-hour time. Once I changed that, the app felt even easier to use because I could see the boys' weights in pounds and actually read the time in the format that I actually prefer. Let's talk about odor control because nobody is buying a $700 litter box because they enjoy smelling cat poop. With the Litter Robot 4, I used charcoal filters to help with the odor. It did a decent job, but over time I did notice odors more often, especially when the waste drawer was getting full or when it was hot. With the homerunPET, I have been really impressed with the odor control so far. The only time I really notice odors is when I'm actively opening the waste compartment or looking inside while it's cycling and the waste area is exposed. Outside of that, I do not really smell it. And the deodorizer has worked really well in my experience. When I changed the waste bag, even with waste inside the bag, I could still smell the deodorizer around that area. That surprised me in a good way. This is another area where the homerunPET surprised me. The CS106 has a 12-liter waste bin, a separate litter refill reservoir, separate components for waste and litter management, and onboard bag storage. I really like that different functions are separated. With the Litter Robot 4, everything goes into one waste drawer. With the homerunPET, there is a dedicated waste area, a litter management area, the automatic refill compartment, and a place to store replacement bags directly inside the unit. That might sound small, but when you are actually changing the bag, it is convenient. You do not have to go into a closet or a drawer to find bags. They are already stored right there. After a full week with 2 cats, the waste compartment was not even full. Honestly, I probably could have gone longer before changing it. I only changed it because I wanted footage for this review. And changing the bag was simple. Remove the cover, take out the bag, replace the bag, put everything back, done. With the Litter Robot 4, I felt like I had to empty the waste drawer every week with 2 cats. With the homerunPET, I went a full week and I still had room left. That is a major convenience for me. Another real-world thing I wanted to pay attention to was litter usage, because the machine is already a big purchase, but the ongoing cost matters too. For my household, I use a 16-pound bag of litter that costs about $20, and it lasted for about 3 weeks with 2 cats. That is not bad to me, especially because it almost got me through a full month before I had to buy a new bag. Of course, your litter usage may be different depending on how many cats you have, the type of litter you use, and how often your cats are using the box. Let's talk about litter tracking, because no automatic litter box completely eliminates it. If your cat has paws, you are probably going to see litter somewhere. With the Litter Robot 4, I noticed less tracking when I turned the unit towards the wall, because it forced my cats to step down and walk across the mat. With the homerunPET, I am using an aftermarket step, and I also added a larger extended litter mat. That made a big difference. The step catches some of the litter from their paws, and the larger mat catches anything after that. Once I added the extended mat, the tracking cut down a lot. So for tracking, I think placement and accessories matter just as much as the litter box itself. Now this is where I need to be fair. I used the Litter Robot 4 for about a year. I have only been using the homerunPET for the past few weeks, so I can speak to my longer-term experience with the Litter Robot 4, but I cannot make long-term reliability claims about the homerunPET yet. With my Litter Robot 4, it worked well in the beginning, but as time went on, I started dealing with more issues than I expected. I found myself cleaning the sensors frequently, troubleshooting calibration issues, dealing with litter level problems, and getting repeated error messages. Even after cleaning everything, I would still run into some of the same issues, and that became frustrating. I expected it to last longer before I had to deal with that level of troubleshooting. As of right now, I have not experienced any issues with the homerunPET. Both litter boxes include safety features that stop operation when a cat approaches or interacts with the unit. During my testing, the homerunPET stopped immediately when my cats approached it during a cleaning cycle. One thing I liked is that it resumed fairly quickly once the interruption was gone. With my Litter Robot 4, I often felt like I was waiting longer for the cycle to continue once it was interrupted. The homerunPET also has physical bump guards and safety protections built into the design, which I actually appreciate. With any automatic litter box, safety matters. So I like seeing that the machine actually stops when it senses activity and does not just continue moving when a cat is nearby. Overall, I think both of these are solid premium self-cleaning litter boxes. Based on my experience so far, if I were choosing between the two today, I would personally lean towards the homerunPET for my household. That said, I have only been using the homerunPET for the past few weeks, while I've had about a year of experience with the Litter Robot 4. So I will continue testing it long term to see how it performs over time. Now I want to hear from you. Have you used any of these litter boxes? Which one would you choose for your cats? Are you team Litter Robot or are you team homerunPET? Or are you still scooping litter the old-fashioned way? Let me know in the comments because I would love to hear your thoughts and experiences.